A 10-year-old boy and an 18-month-old baby girl, both dead. Glendale police say their own mother pulled the trigger before turning the gun on herself.
My cousin, I can't even fathom what he's going through right now.
The father's cousin shared photos of the family from her cousin's Facebook page. She says she's praying for her cousin, Nolan Davis, his kids, and even their mom, Andrea Davis.
Please don't, just whatever happens, don't portray her to be this evil person. It's not okay what she did, but she wasn't a horrible person. She was a good mom.
Police say Davis called 911 after his wife, Andrea, shot at him outside a bar.
I'm sorry, yo. When she said, don't say anything bad because she wasn't an evil person, you gotta be evil to take your children out. You're not a good mom if you take your children out. Listen, what? I'm sorry, so that's what my face was looking like that.
He later posted to Facebook, Andrea just attempted murder on me, tried shooting me in the face, and tried shooting my friend in the car. Officers got to the bar to find a different woman shot in the head. She's expected to survive, but by then, Andrea was gone. Davis started receiving disturbing texts from his wife.
And this isn't an evil woman? Come on, man, stop playing with me.
Threatening to harm their children. Officers rushed to the family home, but they were too late. The mom and her 2 kids found with gunshot wounds to the head. As for a motive, police say there may never be an answer.
Sickness is too crazy. It's at an all-time high, man. And I've been covering a lot of stories about mothers, and we gotta start having these conversations about these women who are harming their children. Like, it's just sad. These mothers. There was another story I covered recently. I think it was last week. She burned her 2 children up in the car. Man, children are so vulnerable. They're not protected. They're not protected in the womb. They're not protected when they're, out of the womb. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. There's so much evil walking around us, demons walking around us. Like, she didn't even want to call what this woman did as evil. She didn't want to call the woman evil. As long as we're in denial, we're going to have these kind of problems. As long as people are walking around here saying that we don't need God and we can do whatever we want, this is how I feel, and you need to honor how I feel, these are the problems that we're going to have. We are. So many mentally ill people, walking around us and walking amongst us, and we just got to be more careful. We gotta make sure if you know somebody who's sick, you got to speak up, because these children are being harmed. It's crazy.
Questions today surrounding the shocking torture death of a Long Island child.
3 women were arrested this week, charged with sadistic abuse that led to the 7-year-old's death. Jordan Duncan had been placed in their home by a court, and today Carolyn Gus.
Why these women got this little black baby anyways? Let me let it play. I had no business having this little black girl.
Asked Suffolk County lawmakers how that could have happened.
It's a picture-perfect suburban Cape, but prosecutors describe a house of horrors inside, where they say 7-year-old Jordan Duncan was tied up in a bathtub and routinely tortured. 3 generations in one family were charged in her death Wednesday in what prosecutors called wicked and evil torture.
The cutest little thing that you want to see in your life. Never saw any marks on her face.
Neighbors are horrified to learn the details of her December death after Emily Kelly called 911. An autopsy documented 90 injuries, including whip marks and internal stab wounds that caused a fatal infection. Prosecutors say the child missed 40 days of school, and in each case, Kelly provided an excuse, a family trip, or a death or illness. Prosecutors say not only did Kelly subject this child to horrific abuse and torture, but appallingly, she documented it with videos and casual text messages between her and her daughter. You can't hit her face, you gotta hit her body if you're gonna hit her. That's another thing we've gotta hide.
Shocked about that.
Man, you got to throw these people under the jail if you don't get a death penalty. Like, I don't know any other way to say it. To do this to a 7-year-old child, It's insane. These people are sick, man. They're filled with evil, filled with it.
People could act so savagely.
Suffolk County Executive Ed Romaine says the county's Child Protective Services involvement in the case was minimal.
It's not a failure of CPS, and the child's placement was done by a judge. We will act on any information that comes out that suggests to us that improvements can be made.
The child was placed by court order with Kelly, her incarcerated father's fiance. Kelly's mother and
This is sick, man. This is sick behavior. All of it. All of it. And I don't even have words, to be honest with you. I want to try to help you understand. She said you can't hit this 7-year-old child in the face. You have to hit her body. Yeah, I want to make sure I watch my words. But I'm trying to think of the words to describe the type of punishment that these women need, and people who harm children, the type of punishment they need. May God judge them justly. That's the best way I can say it. And until he judges them, they either need to be under the jail or on death row, period. There's no other way to put it. Like hurting, I can't fathom. You know how small a 7-year-old is? Why are you tying her up in the tub? I'm trying to figure out, how does somebody's mind get to that point and we not call it what it is? It's demonic, man. It's demonic. Like, the devil is real. He's working and living in people, and it's flushing out in situations like this. And we don't want to have real conversations. Like, we gotta stop thinking that people are just being naive and giving the benefit of the doubt to people who are doing such harmful things. Like, I'm sure that most people would think, oh, a woman would never do this. The stats are there. The history is there. People are evil. We need to be more attentive. We need to be more assertive about protecting children from mothers, from fathers that are abusive. Enough is enough. It really is. It really is. Like, these are type of situations, like, you're taking out a 7-year-old child? Oh, we need to shorten these justice proceedings and get right to it. You know, God knows all things, man, but I don't like this. It's sick, and we need to stop playing these silly games, acting like women aren't out here being, evil. Just as evil as these men who are out here hurting children. Stop thinking differently about them. These bad mothers taking their children out, trying to, all I can say is, God is all about justice. And until they stand before him, they need to be thrown under the jail or on death row and be taken care of. That's why I'm going to leave at that. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure you connect with the brand online. We're www.there'shopebrand.com. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. This is insane.